Nice, nice. How you been?
Be right back.
Well, we just had a hurricane come through, so we ain't had electricity for like uh, this is the third, I think the second or third day. Well, definitely the second, maybe the third.
Oh, you've been watching my stuff?
No, dude, I'm in Southeast Texas. That fucking Hurricane Beryl or some
No,
shit.
I know. I just went through Texas the other day.
Oh,
I
you
just
did?
went through. I was in Amal, Alam, God, Amalo or Amarillo, Texas.
Oh yeah, Amarillo.
Yeah, I slept there last night. Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. We made it all the way back from Texas. Or I think we might have slept in. No, yeah, we slept in Texas and we drove through Oklahoma, Missouri, and then into Illinois today. But yeah, no, we went all the way. We went all the way to Oregon. Stopped in all the national parks on the way, and then we went through California. We went to a hippie festival out in California for about a week and stayed out in the woods, and then traveled down the South Coast on the way back.
Sweet. It's
Yeah,
yeah.
but yeah, we were getting all that hurricane weather that you were talking about. We were driving through it.
Oh yeah, you saw the wind and shit. But Amarillo's way the fuck up there.
Oh yeah, we were getting ready to head the other direction, but we went all the way down. We were in lower New Mexico and Nevada, and then we kind of circled back up.
Awesome, dude. It's good to
Yeah,
see. The West Coast is fucking awesome, man. Like,
it's beautiful. I don't like the people there, but the West Coast is beautiful.
I'm on the West Coast. You gotta love me.
I don't like most of the people there. I mean, maybe they get better the farther north you go, or maybe the farther south. But the in the middles, I wasn't having it. I could care less about California, to be fair. The whole place was on fire when I was there.
there's good people and bad people everywhere.
True, very true.
But
But
there is concentrations.
there are certain flavors to certain areas.
Oh yeah, some of them are a little too sour for me. Where? Oh my gosh, I will never go through Albuquerque again. That was a scary place. I never went into a McDonald's and saw somebody fixing to shoot up right outside of the McDonald's. That's the first. I was like, you don't even see that in downtown Chicago. Like, oh man,
Yeah, that's what I've
that
heard
one threw me off.
about Albuquerque. It's pretty hardcore. We
Yeah,
got stranded in Grants, New Mexico, and had a blast. We got stranded there for like almost like 4 or 5 days. We got stranded there.
I bet there's some beautiful parts of New Mexico. We weren't there long enough. I didn't get to really check much out there.
But it's like
I'm only driven through Albuquerque. I didn't even slow down.
Yeah, we stayed at a hotel. Well, no, we were switching drivers, and it was just like a good pull off spot. And then, yeah, we thought it was a good pull off spot, but it was a little sketchy. I was glad I had my knife on me.
well, it's good to take the temperature of cities and everything, so you
Yeah,
can experience what it's really like.
that's true. It was hot as fuck at when we went to the Hoover Dam. It was 123 degrees out.
Mm.
That's
Yeah.
probably the hottest I've ever been outside walking, looking at a monument for sure.
Yeah, my friend's dad made us stop and check out the Hoover Dam on the way back because he had never seen it. I don't know if he ever saw. I can't remember for sure he ever seen it or not, but he made us stop there and look at it. I think maybe he didn't have seen it. This is a long ass time ago. This is in 2003. But that's the same trip when we got stranded in Grants, New Mexico. You seen any banana slugs?
No, I didn't see any slugs.
The big yellow banana slugs are big ass yellow slugs in the woods up there in Oregon and
Yeah,
California.
no, I didn't. I didn't see any of those. We went through the
They're
redwoods.
all
I didn't
over up
see any.
here.
Yeah, no, I didn't see any.
They're
But
monsters.
it might have been because it might have been because it was so hot. It might have been tucked away.
If it's been dry, or extra hot, they probably are hiding and shit.
Yeah, under the leaves and just where you wouldn't see them.
Or they only
Up
come
here
out
in the
early morning.
rainforest, though, they're everywhere. Tiger slugs, banana slugs, and they're monstrous.
Yeah, they're
Aren't
fucking.
those good? Can you cook them up and eat them?
You can, but I don't recommend it.
Little escargot.
Well,
No, you have to boil them for a long time to get rid of the slime, and then you have to fry them to make them halfway edible.
No, you got to bread them and leave that slime on there to keep them juicy.
Well,
you go for that.
slugs are worse. Snails are less problematic. Snails are more dangerous because they more commonly have that shit that it can fucking kill you really quick. It's a
Yeah.
parasite that can kill you fast as fuck. Slugs.
Cook all your food, no matter what happens.
Yeah.
Well, I like eating shit raw, but even raw everything is if to be safe, cook it. But some flavors you can only get when it's raw, you know.
Hmm?
Well, yeah, and if your stomach's used to it, it's a whole different thing.
That's a
It
different
takes a
game,
little
yeah.
while. Like if you've been eating McDonald's for 3 weeks and you try to go out into the woods and eat some some wild stuff, you just won't react right.
Well, but do not eat slugs raw. That's the thing. Don't fucking do it. You could fucking die.
Yeah, slugs, snails, don't even try it raw.
There's been like
But they can be cooked to eat.
Yeah. You have to cook.
I will never eat a slug again.
It's the same. It's the same as berries. I wouldn't tell people to go out and eat random ass berries that you see on a tree.
Oh,
you know what you're picking. It's like
Yep.
mushrooms or anything else.
Know what you're eating before you do it. Mushrooms especially, because you don't even want to touch a mushroom unless you know it's safe to touch.
Exactly.
Because a lot of poisons will absorb through your skin. So
Yeah, and even the good ones are poisonous. You just got to figure out which ones you want.
and how much the potency is.
Yeah.
I never ate a slug, but I've eaten lots of type of snails.
I haven't. I actually no. I had escargot one time when I was in Florida. It wasn't bad. It was all right. I actually had them stuffed in mushrooms with garlic, and it was
That
actually
sounds
pretty good. Yeah,
Wow.
wasn't bad. Couldn't complain.
I was real hyped about trying insects, like grub worms. I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be these grub worms are gonna taste like shrimp. But I was fucking wrong, dude.
No, they taste like grub worms.
Yeah, grub worms.
Oh yeah, no. That you get big ones out in the Midwest. They'll get about this big.
Yeah, we get grubs up here at times that are pretty big too. And
oh yeah,
hey, they're good for you and all, but dang, really hard to handle.
Yeah,
when I was 16, working at the tree service, and whenever we were cutting out rotten trees, you'd have a shit ton of the grub worms in there.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, like one of the older guys would just like smash one on your helmet, just grab one and just clap it right on the top of your head, and you just see it juice everywhere. It was like an eyeball. They were so big. Ugh.
Bite into it, you get like a shot of juice. The exoskeleton is like this weird, like papery, like almost like a mix between paper and plastic and like wood or some shit.
Yeah, you put enough of them in your mouth, it's like you got chewing gum now. Oh, except the flavor.
But yeah, they're not good. The juice don't taste good. The fucking
no.
Pleasing. You know, like shrimp and like I love squid, octopus. I like that type of shit, right? But it's not the same.
No, it's definitely not.
I like almost all seafood.
I like a lot
cucumbers
of
again,
seafood.
but
sea cucumbers.
yeah,
Those are really weird. The only time I've ever seen them
I
is
played with one and I couldn't eat it after that. You hold up a cucumber in your hands and it falls between your fingers. I am not eating that.
Hey Pena, if you get a chance, man, check out all the videos. I got some great uploads on there. I just found another one of my pennies. It was in my tobacco bag of the Painted Desert. That one was in Arizona.
Are
What's that?
you collected some rocks?
Oh no, well yeah, I got rocks too, but no, I collected those smashed pennies at all the different national parks and stuff.
Whenever
those
you can
smashed.
roll one out.
Oh yeah, whenever they got one, I usually get because they all the machines have 4 different covers, and I usually get all 4 of them, and yeah,
Cool.
I like it. I like collecting those, and my daughter's got a coin collection and stuff like that, so she likes them too. And we got magnets for the fridge and all that. Got to get the souvenirs, of course.
Yeah.
Keep the family happy because they didn't get to go with, so got to bring back something fun. I brought back a little baby camel spider that was sealed inside of a keychain, and daughter loved that. There was some cool stuff. I ended up getting some rock glass from that beach in Fort Bragg's. That was that beach was insane. I've never seen a beach full of just glass. And like you reach your hand down, instead of getting sand, you have like a handful of just polished glass. Yeah, it's so wild. All different colors.
Yeah, some of that stuff.
Sorry, go ahead.
Some of that glass is valuable.
Oh yeah, I bet. I tried to find the biggest piece I could find. I ended up finding one that was like this big, which isn't huge, but it's the biggest thing I've seen for that was out there on the beach.
Yeah, that glass.
Yeah, no, there was.
I mean, well, there's some beach somewhere where are you talking about where the military threw bottles and shit in the ocean? Is that the one you're talking about?
That's exactly what I'm talking about. I went there 2 days ago or 3 days ago.
Oh yeah, that shit from there can be worth a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, I got it in a bottle now, sitting over on a jar in my house. I was trying to find the biggest chunk because there was a billion small chunks, and I was like, all right, I want to get one that's actually large. But yeah, the whole skyline when we woke up the next day was covered in smoke. That was like one of our first days in California. I was like, I've never seen this before, where just the whole sky is just covered in smoke. We couldn't even see the ocean. There was so much smoke going across it.
Look, California's on fire right now.
Oh yeah, there's always little fires going on everywhere. We passed at least 9 fire trucks when we were going down one of the roads that we were on. With the 101 in California, I will never drive on that road again. That was nuts.
I've driven it a bunch of times and it still sucks. I won't take my motorhome down it.
Hell no.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
I would drive a car down. We drove down it. It is interesting, but I am scared of heights, you know.
Actually, now that I think about it, there was a lot of hippies in Oregon. And like right on the border of Oregon and California, they try to search your vehicle for any kind of plants or anything like that. And probably 5 feet before the border search, the guy's handing out free weed with tie-dye t-shirts. I'm like, what the hell? He's like, here's some free weed if you buy a t-shirt.
Just don't. Yeah, that's fucking crazy, dude. That makes me wonder, dude, if they're working together.
It makes you wonder what?
They're working together, the people on the.
Oh yeah, the hippies and the guys checking everybody.
Give your reason to stop you.
Right. They're trying to catch people going to the festival. It's a trap.
Dude, they do this. They do this shit all the time, dude.
Oh no, we were on our toes. We didn't. I was driving at the time, and I just pulled up to the guy, and I was like, "No, we don't have any plants in our car, and we didn't pick anything up."
No.
And he's like, "All right, see you later." As long as you're not being weird, they're fine with you.
I mean, every time I do that crossing, there's a few others in the States too. It's just like, hey, we're crossing. We just don't bring anything with us.
Yeah. We usually tell them. They usually might ask you where you're going, and if you're not being weird about it, then they don't have a problem with it. If you're like, I don't want to tell you where I'm going. All right, pull over here.
Yep.
Let's talk a little more. Lightning strikes on the beach. Oh yeah, that'd be pretty too. Getting those collections of the silica after it gets struck by
That would be
lightning?
cool. We don't have that much of that here where I am on the beach. Usually the lightning doesn't start till it hits the Olympic Mountains, out here.
On the way back that one time, we were uh, either I don't remember Mexico into Texas or Arizona into Mexico, but I woke up at this one border crossing. The crossing guard was questioning my friend, "What's your nationality?" And my friend's like, "Texan." Like, "What's your nationality?" And he's like, "Texan." And he's like, the guard is getting pissed off, and my friend keeps Texan. And I'm like, American, U.S. citizen, motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, it all depends. You never know what kind of mood you'll run into them. You're breaking up a little bit, Senate. I don't know how much of that I was getting.
Oh yeah. Oh we were. It was at a My friend was saying Texan when he was supposed to say, at the border crossing. He's supposed to say U.S. citizen, but he kept saying Texan, and the guard was getting.
I could see the mix up there because Texans don't think they're Americans, so.
Guard was getting pissed off, and I was asleep. And I'm just like, U.S. citizen.
Somebody's driving
That's
around
crazy.
the campground the wrong way.
That's the craziest thing is the Texans and the Californians both don't want to be part of the U.S. citizens, and they'd both probably secede if they had the option.
And
they're both on opposite sides.
You've seen the maps of the country divided lately?
Oh,
And
no,
it's like,
not recently.
you got a section of Washington and Oregon. It goes down to about Eugene. That's one state. Everything west of that or east of that's a whole different state. Yeah. Idaho, Montana, Utah. I mean, California is Northern California is a different state than Southern California.
Oh yeah, Southern California. As soon as we rolled into there, it was just like Trump country all of a sudden. I was like, oh wow, this is different. I didn't expect this. It was weird. I didn't expect that in California. But yeah, I gotta grab the water real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, there's hardcore conservatives in the parts of rural California.
Yeah. I mean, well, that's the whole thing. Cities are different than rural.
Yeah,
in all areas, basically.
Yeah, someone was talking about that the other day. He was asking, well, what conservative city, is successful? I'm like, well, you got to define successful and conservative because like Houston, Texas, that's where I was born in Houston, Texas, and sometimes there's conservative mayors elected. But overall, I guess it's probably liberal. I mean, it's a big ass fuck. But yeah, generally speaking, like San Antonio is liberal as fuck. Austin is, perceived as liberal as fuck. I don't know about Dallas. I don't know how people. I'm not sure about Dallas.
Yeah, people still live there. I thought you were grabbing a water. That don't look like water.
No, I don't like caffeine-free pop.
I've been off caffeine for over a month now.
How's that going?
That was first few days were kind of rough, you know what I mean? But no, I have no problem drinking water in the mornings instead of coffee or tea.
I just bought a bunch of like Gatorade Zeros and all this other stuff, and kind of saving it all for tomorrow because I've been like running down from like driving. I've been just driving and drinking energy drinks for the last probably 3 weeks.
I always drink water when I drive.
Oh, I don't. Not when I want to stay awake.
No, I don't do that option.
I love Red Bull, man.
Oh yeah, I love me some Red Bull, some Monsters.
No.
By the time I'm done driving 8 to 12 hours, my urine looks like Monster Energy drink. What up, Wankaroo? Thanks, man.
This one girl, don't drink that shit. Turns your blood into syrup.